Hello everyone, this is Do a Dreamer. So yes, today I'm going to give you guys my predictions on the season finale of Season 4 of Death Battle. And this season finale is going to feature a battle that I've been waiting for quite some time. And I know a lot of people are waiting for quite some time. Heck, you saw my reaction where I pretty much flipped over my chair when I saw this announcement, guys. But anyway, it's going to be Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII versus Vergil from Devil May Cry, and I really can't wait for this, man. I mean, we have two iconic swordsmen from video games are gonna finally do battle on Death Battle. Yes, we've seen him before on 2 episodes of 1 Minute Melee, as well as Cartoon Fight Club by Animation Rewind, where he believes that Sephiroth would be the winner between these two. But as always, Death Battle might have a different answer because these two shows have different opinions. So we'll see what they have in store for this one. And what's the best way to end this is with 3D animations by Torian. Yes, Torian is going to be animating this battle, and I'm looking forward to see what's in store for this one. I mean, he did wonders with Bayonetta versus Dante, so I know he's going to do wonders with this one. Heck, he's been doing wonders with a lot of his work for Death Battle, so this one is going to be huge, guys. I really can't wait. But anyway, guys, let's talk about who I think is going to win. And before I talk about who I think is going to win, let's talk about where they might get their sources and research for both of these characters. Now, for Sephiroth, it's going to be kind of tricky, mainly because he's a role-playing character, guys. And I always feel that when it comes to role-playing characters, it's hard to determine feats that are based on the actual character or by player influence. It's always hard. But since that Sephiroth is more of a villain than a playable character in Final Fantasy VII, I think that they can use as much as they can from Final Fantasy VII, which, again, he's not really a playable character. And will they use feats from Kingdom Hearts? I don't know, because I don't know if that's canon to Final Fantasy, but of course that doesn't stop ScrewAttack from using non-canon information, so long that it is reasonable, I believe. So we'll see what happens with that one. But I do believe that they will be using feats from Crisis Core and also Dissidia. Dissidia is the fighting game for Final Fantasy. They use feats from this one to help figure out what materia Tifa used for her battle with Yang years back. So I definitely see them using that. As for Vergil, definitely going to be using Devil May Cry, like Devil May Cry 3, probably Devil May Cry 4, because there is a special feature where you can play as him for Devil May Cry 4, and I highly doubt they will use feats from Devil May Cry DMC, the reboot of Devil May Cry, so I definitely doubt that they'll be using that to figure out Vergil's feats and abilities. And I think they may use Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for this one, because we do see most of his other arsenals and what he's capable of from this game, so I see them using that as well. But anyway, guys, let's talk about who I think is going to win. In my opinion, they both are on par in terms of fighting skill, because they are great swordsmen in their own right. I feel that when it comes to speed and versatility, that definitely goes to Vergil. And with his basic stats like strength, speed, agility, I can see him scale up to Dante, because they're both twins, they're both sons of Sparta. But I think because of their upbringing, their abilities are much different. So that's the only difference I see between Dante and Vergil. And seeing that Vergil's Yamato sword is also a very useful tool, especially that it can cut through dimensions. So that's going to be very useful. And also, don't forget his double trigger. He's going to be using his double trigger definitely in this one. So that's going to amplify his ability. And also, let's talk about his healing factor. He can survive most mortal wounds, guys. Almost every mortal wound. The only thing is, with his healing factor, it does have limits. It's been proven that it does have limits. So that might be something against Vergil in this one. I mean, it's gonna keep him lasting longer, stamina-wise. But as always, we have to remember that durability and healing factors are 2 different things. He is just as frail as a normal human being, but he does have the ability to heal most mortal wounds. All right, so let's put that out of the way. Now on to Sephiroth. When it comes to speed, like I said, I think Vergil has the advantage in that. But when it comes to power, strength, and also his ability to use different varieties of magic, I definitely think he has the upper hand with this one, especially destructive capabilities. I mean, he has an ability called the Supernova, which can actually destroy stars, and that's something you don't want to mess with, guys. Also, his sword is able to cut through most materials, and we've seen that on many occasions too. Now, also, what material is he going to be using in this battle? I don't really know what material he's going to be using, so they're probably going to base that off of Dissidia, the fighting game for Final Fantasy. So they're probably going to use that as well to use what material he has. And also, will we see his different forms, his final form from Final Fantasy VII or the one-winged angel form? We'll be seeing that one, possibly seeing that we're definitely going to see Vergil turning into the devil as the devil trigger. But anyway, we'll see what happens, guys, what they're going to do. But I believe they probably will use his final form from Final Fantasy VII. I believe so. But anyway, guys, now on to who I think is going to win. And I really feel that Sephiroth might get this victory, guys, because like I said, his destructive capability is way out there compared to Vergil. And yes, I said Vergil has the speed advantage, but also Sephiroth's no stranger to facing foes faster than him. You know what I mean? And yes, he has been defeated by Cloud, but again, that's Cloud. We're talking about Vergil here. So I really think due to his abilities and most importantly, his experience, he's been fighting much longer than Vergil. So I think experience is definitely going to play a factor in this one. So I really think that Sephiroth's going to win. And as always, guys, I could be wrong. There might be things I have missed out. As I said, I wasn't going to go into a deep detail on their stats and stuff. Just basic stuff that I know of about these two characters because I've played both their games. So with that being said, guys, I really think that Sephiroth is going to win. And as always, I could be wrong. So if you think I've missed out on some stuff, as always, guys, please leave your comments and thoughts down below. Tell me what you guys think and we gotta discuss and debate about it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and please go check out Sephiroth versus Vergil 1 and 2 from 1 Minute Melee, as well as getting AR's perspective in this type of battle. All the links are in the video description. Alright, guys, so this is Do a Dreamer, and always dream big.